Now, we went to Tulum for a girl's birthday, girls trip getaway, and I enjoyed Tulum. I love Tulum, and I am back, and I want to share with you guys some travel tips before you go so you can be updated with everything. Okay, so I'm gonna have detail from beginning to end in this video. If you are looking to go to Tulum and enjoy and have fun and learn to get around, definitely watch this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it.
I've been the same, ain't shit changed, this ain't nothing new. That pretty frame, diamond chain, what the fuck it do? Yo, clear the way, it's some bad bitches coming through.
Hi everybody, it's your girl AIRBNB, and I am back with another video. So the first thing I want to say that I went to Tulum, Mexico. Me and my best friend, it was her birthday, so we went there for the weekend. Now, first thing first, you do not need a COVID test to enter into Mexico. That entering back into the US, you do not need a COVID test. So we were good on that, and they didn't require that. But once you get that out the way, now you're going to prep for your trip. If I'm looking down into my phone, it's because I have notes. I have tons of notes that I took when I was on the trip. So I just wanted to, you know, have everything updated. The sun is going away, and I'm using the sun for lighting. So sorry about that. The lighting is bad. We prepped our flight, our Airbnb, and our excursions together. So basically, we were going to be there for 3 days. Mainly the weekend, so we wanted to know, we knew everywhere we wanted to go, we knew everywhere what we wanted to do. The excursions, we had everything mapped out. So during those 3 days, I feel like it's best to prep. I'm an itinerary queen. I love to make my itinerary just to know what I want to wear, because I'm going to give you guys fits and also a wonderful vlog. Okay, it goes hand in hand. Okay, Shorty's a fashionista, she's stylish, so you know, it goes hand in hand. I need to show y'all. We prepped everything. Our flights were really cheap. We went in June, so it was probably around, like, I paid $490 round trip, non-stop. And we got itineraries together so we could get the fits. I'm going to show you guys the itinerary right on the side of the screen so that you can actually see how I put everything together. I put my itinerary together with the places I go, the outfits I'm going to wear that night, the excursion we're going to. So we did all of that. We booked all of that ahead of time. Excursions, Airbnb, and all of things. I will break down what Airbnb we got and also excursions once I get to that section. Travel day comes, and when you are traveling out international, when you depart from the airplane from Cancun, because you're going to be going from Cancun because Tulum does not have an airport. So from Cancun, they're going to give you an international visitation form. So you're basically traveling to Mexico. They want to know how long you're going to be there, where did you travel from, what airline, all of that stuff. They're going to have you fill that out. So it's best for you to bring a pen. You will be lucky that they have pens there, like at the stations, where you could just pick up and use. I know it's COVID and everything. Just wipe the pen, hand sanitize the pen, use it, hand sanitize yourself. That's it. Then you're going to go on the line to actually get to Mexico. So you're going through customs. They're going to ask you how long you're staying there. They just asked me how long I was staying there, and that was it. I know a little bit of Spanish, so I understood what he was saying to me in Spanish, and I was like, okay. And that was it. They stamp it. They give you the paper, and they rip off a part of the paper and put it in your passport. Please keep note of that paper. Please do not lose that paper, because you need that paper once you exit out of Mexico. You need that paper getting back into the US. Okay, once you exit the airport, because remember, you're going to Tulum. Tulum is 2 hours away from the airport. They say it's 1 hour and 45 minutes, but with traffic and all of that, it's going to be 2 hours. Okay, there are so many options of you getting to Tulum. You can get to Tulum several ways, and I'm going to go over that with you guys. You can rent a car. You can get a shuttle, airport shuttle, and you can set that up ahead of time. Like when you do your Airbnb, your itinerary, you can do that ahead of time. You can also, they have a Aldo bus. So those 3 options I would lean towards once I get off the airport. Once you get off the airport, if you don't have shuttle service yet, there's going to be a whole bunch of people outside that's going to be bargaining you for the price and where you're going, and they'll take you. It's going to be a whole bunch. They're hustling out there. They're making their money. If you are not looking to rent a car or get a shuttle service the budget friendly way you can go about it. They do have an Aldo bus. This bus is about $16-17 one way. These are clean coach buses and they're red, so you would notice them easily, and they're at every station at the airport. The Airbnb details: we stayed at ARUNA Suites. It was a 2-bedroom studio suite. It was very beautiful. The location, it was probably like 19 minutes from the popular strip that everyone talks about in Tulum. It was a kitchenette. It had a balcony. It was a pool included. We had access codes and also an access code for the rooms. It was to die for. I loved it. If you watch my vlog, you can actually see the whole layout of ARUNA Tulum, and it was very affordable. It's not that bad to be staying in Mexico for 3 days, so that was a really good deal. Also had a rooftop, so I like the place. If I was to go back to Tulum, I would definitely stay there. If you want to know information about ARUNA or you want to book with ARUNA, the link is going to be below, and it's also in my Tulum vlog that I have in the tag up on top of this video. It's in both links of the description bar of both videos. They're going to give you bottled water because the water is contaminated there. Even the water in the Airbnb, you can only shower with the water, but you can't drink any water, can't brush your teeth with it. You need to bottle water everywhere you go. I spoke earlier about getting from Cancun to Tulum with the rental car, the airport shuttle, or the Aldo bus. Now, how we're gonna get around Tulum, you have options as well, because there are no Ubers in Tulum. So they have taxis, they have rentals, you have the Aldo bus as well, or you can do a private car service. So our option was taxi. These taxis in Tulum, when I say to you that they will make their own price, they will make their own price to the grain. They out here hustling. So let me tell you, I'm from New York, so you try to finesse me, I'm gonna finesse you back. Okay, it's just gonna be a finessing season all throughout the trip. Do not let these taxi drivers finesse you. A majority of the people are taking taxis to get to, you know, one place to another because that's just popular. A lot of people were not renting cars when I was there. A lot of people were taking taxis, and there's taxis. If you're in a popular area, there's taxis everywhere. Now, our Airbnb, the best way we went about getting taxis when we were going to these places that I'm about to mention, we would ask the people working there, or we would ask through our Airbnb, can we get a taxi? But once we were in, you know, a day in, we're able to, you know, find out other taxis. I would say once you get information and they give you a good price, like I had a taxi driver take us all the way to the Tulum strip for $21. And people be charging, someone else was trying to charge me $50, $45. My best friend was like, all we have is 21, and they took their information. If you can take their information on WhatsApp, and that's the best way to go about it, so that throughout the trip you will have options of taxi drivers. So if your Airbnb host doesn't respond back fast enough, or you can't find a taxi, you can also get one of these personal taxi numbers, and they'll give it to you because they trying to make money. So yes, that we went into things that we did while we were in Tulum. Okay, you guys know that there's a big popular Tulum strip that everyone talks about. Rosa Negra's on it, Taboo, Tantra, Azalik, if I'm saying it right, the heart statue, Mambo. Popular Tulum strip, like I said before. And then there's a local strip. Food there was really good. I feel like I didn't have anything that was bad, honestly, and everything was homemade. The places that we went to local spots, so the food is affordable. You're gonna be breaking most of your bank on the taxis, but the food was affordable. Went to Encanto. Like I said, I love nature. Their whole setup in their restaurant was so beautiful, nature wise, beautiful. It was trees, and then a lot of times out there's dogs walking around. I didn't see a lot of cats. I think I seen like probably one cat, but there's dogs walking around. They're the neighborhood dogs, like they're the goats, like they're more lit than us. Mambo is a hookah spot. It's a popular spot on the strip next to like Rosenegra and them. So Mambo's a popular spot. They play great music, like R&B music, all types of music. It was packed in there every time we went in there. We went in there twice. So the music is good, the atmosphere is good. They upped the price on them hookahs though, because I paid $80 for hookah there. So, oh my god, Box Steakhouse. I'm not a steak person. I like seafood and I don't eat steak, but their food was good. I had salmon there. Their food was to die for. I think all the places we went to, the food was good. And I'm not saying it to say it. Like, I'm serious. Like, the food was great. They had a performance, like a Mayan Aztec performance, where the guys and the girls would come out and perform with fire. It was beautiful. Put the clips in. Exactly, it was beautiful. They entertained me. They had me working. I was swinging my napkin. I was holding the sparkles. Performance was good. And they sat us at a perfect table, because when they started performing, he was climbing up the tree that we were sitting at. Can you say performance? Could you say elite over the top? That is the top restaurant, top tier restaurant I've been to. 10 out of 10. Y'all worried about all these other restaurants on the strip. Y'all need to focus on Bach. That restaurant, no games. I enjoyed it. But they are also in the vlog, so watch the vlog. Make sure you subscribe to know what's up. And I don't want to butcher it. We went to a museum. It's a museum on the strip. It's a museum that's very spiritual. I'm a very spiritual person, and I could feel the positive energy once I entered. Me putting it into my own words, and it's nature. It was created with nature. It looked like it's created with bamboo sticks, leaves. It's a beautiful museum. I had a beautiful experience. The smells, touching the stuff, and I love that you can't wear your shoes going into there. I love a place like that. It's giving me nature to its best. They had a room where you can pray. Me and my best friend had a prayer session, because if you can't pray with your friends, then why y'all friends? We prayed in the room. It was just a beautiful experience, and I loved every part. That was probably the best place me going to and experiencing that, and I feel like anyone that's going to Tulum definitely should go there. So we did an excursion for Invertors. Invertors was a clear boat excursion. It was an awesome excursion. It was about $44 each person in Cozumel. Cozumel is a beautiful place too. But we didn't know that it was that far from Tulum. So with Cozumel, we had to basically take a cab to Playa del Carmen and take a ferry to Cozumel, because they said we can't drive to Cozumel. Oh my god, it was a day, because that took all day. But we learned and we experienced 2 or 3 different cities in Mexico, so that was fun. So we did the clear boat. It was really nice. We were able to see 2 sunken ships in the water and also scuba dive. Me and my best friend, we did not scuba dive. We took pictures on the clear boat. They did have professional pictures that you could take, but we took our own pictures. As you know, if you know, you know. Also did Tulum Ruins. It was a really nice place. It was a setup of showing, you know, how everything was in Tulum, how the civilization was, how the community was, and they still have everything set up to this day. And I love that, because it tells you about history and how, you know, I get a good like vision on traveling. I feel like I love to see how other people live and how other lifestyles people live, because it gives you a true meaning on life. And money is not always everything. Living your life fulfilling and happy is the way. I know I'm sidetracking, but it just opened my eyes going there. Using cash and breaking down US to pesos, I learned something there, and hopefully it's right. If you guys watch this video, if it's right, let me know. If it's wrong, it's not. Whatever the pesos is amount, you would divide it by 17. Whatever the peso amount is you would divide it by 17, and then that will be the US amount. So we're about to do some math for y'all, okay? 100 pesos is your total. You break it down you divide it by 17, and then 35.29 is going to be basically the amount that you're paying in US dollars. That was the most easiest way I've learned it, and thanks for the locals for telling me that, because I was confused with everything else. But once I got the gist of that, that's when I knew how to break down everything. I would say my overall experience, I had an awesome time in Tulum, and I will go back again. I want to go to Cancun as well. I had an awesome time in Tulum. I would say always have cash, convert your cash into pesos to make it much easier and not to lose the conversion of your money from US to pesos. Just have pesos on hand. You can use your card in a lot of the restaurants, so I would just stick to, you can use your card in the restaurant in cash for all the taxis. That's what I was doing, and it worked out for me. Or you can just have cash in general for everything, so that you won't have a percentage taken off. And it's only like 2%, I think 2 or 3% taken off charge when you use your card. So yes, like I said before, don't drink their water, only do bottled water. Don't brush your teeth with the water. You can only shower with the water. Water cannot be consumed. If you are trying to stay on the local strip of Tulum that everyone speaks about, like I said, where Rosa Negra is and all them other ones are, try to stay as close to the strip as you can. But yeah, I like Tulum. If you're going to Tulum and you're planning a trip to Tulum, I would say definitely go. I hope this travel guide helps you and guide you. If I left anything out and you want another question answered, please leave the questions below, because I can answer everything for you guys. Once you leave, like I said, once you leave in Tulum, the slip that I said from before that you're supposed to keep in your passport, customs is going to ask you for that when exiting Cancun and leaving and getting on the plane. They're gonna ask you for that at the airport in your passport to get back on the plane. Guys, so that was it for my Know Before You Go travel vlog to Tulum. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If I left any questions that I did not answer, definitely leave them below and I'll be sure to answer them for you. Like I always say to you guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next video, I'm out.
2 F's like the letters that are on my shoe. One time bust a shot for my champion girls. Tell them guys supersize me a combo.